No, we're not.
Yes, we're
No,
live.
we're live.
Good
Yeah.
morning, America.
Buenos dias.
How are you guys doing today? Let me tell you, if I tell you the conversation that Shayla and I just had about
This live.
this life.
And her lying.
Oh my goodness. So I pray wherever you guys are, whatever you're doing, that this morning is wonderful for you, that all is well. Just, and I always say, just get Shayla, I tell them all the time, I said, just give it some time. Just give it some time. Eventually things are going to work out, because things don't stay bad forever, right? And things don't stay good forever. So whatever season you are in, Les Brown said, you're either in a problem right now, you're either going into another one, or you're about to, you're in one, about to go into one, or you're coming out of one. So which one of them are you in? And I say, whichever one, whichever season you are in, enjoy it. Enjoy it, or pray through it, depending on which season you're in, right? The point is to don't let life get the best of you, or, things and stress and all that stuff. Don't let that get the best of you, because, you lasted this long. You gotta have the muscles. You've developed the muscles. And I was telling a friend of mine last night, that I had like a 2-hour conversation. I was telling her that everything that you need
You got it.
to survive this life is already inside of you.
Yep.
You came with it, baby boy, baby girl. You already came with it. So just tap into your inner God. That's what I call it, my inner God. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you, tap into it, because you know something, it's saying something to you. And if you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss this life, and this life will pass you by. It will pass you by. So Dr. Chayla and I are here to just tell you that we ain't letting life pass us by.
We're definitely not.
Chayla, you gotta say, you want to add anything to that?
I just heard somebody was saying something about, they interviewed this 80-year-old woman, and she said, I just wind my life away. She said, so when I get older, when I get a husband, when I get this bigger house, when I get this bigger job, when I make this money, then I'm going to do this. And then she looked up and she was 80 years old and she hadn't done any of it. And so I think the word of today is to do it now. If you have the vision, the dream to do it now. Don't make any excuses as to why you can't, because tomorrow is not promised. And so I think it's important for us to take action. It's good to have all these intentions. I think all these people, right, on social media, like, I do this, I do that, but really they're not doing anything. They're dreaming of it, but they're not taking any action steps. I love one of my favorite quotes, right, is that you said one action is better than 1,000 intentions. So I say set your intention to action today, and do something about your dreams. Don't just talk about it, be about it.
Ooh, if Chayla ain't said nothing else, and you said on our last live that we hold each other accountable. Do
Yeah.
you have someone to hold you accountable? Right? What do you have someone to hold you accountable? Because if you don't, you will forever be delaying, pushing it back, right? And being flexible with yourself, and I'll do it tomorrow. Let me roll back around and go back under the covers. That used to be that was me a little bit this morning, you guys. That was me a little bit this morning.
I'm glad you confessed it to the people. I was like, yeah, why you still got your sleepy voice? What is going on? Yeah.
But you are keeping it real, right? So you have people around you to help you reach your dreams, because people want to help you. Stop thinking that everybody's out here to get you. Stop thinking everybody and everything is against you. if you start reframing your mind. That's what I was telling my friend last night. Start rethinking. She was, talking about her whatever this relationship that she had, and with a sibling, well, her parent, and she don't have a great relationship with her mom. So I simply told her, I said, I know, it can be, challenging, but one thing to do is, you can't change them. You got to stay within your, and this is what I told my other group as well, stay within your circle of control. What is your circle of control? It's there's like three circles. There's a circle where politics happen. There's a circle where you can influence people, and there's a circle of your control where you can control. You can get up. You can control you getting up in the morning, you showing up for yourself. That outer circle where politics, the news, strangers on the street, you got no control over none of that stuff. Pray. That's what I can tell you for them. Pray for them. And that second control where you can influence, where you have team members, you have your kids, your husband, your friends, you can inspire them. That's your community, right? You still can control them. You can try your best, and Sheila, you can try your best, right? And try to inspire them to be better, to as it relates to your life, so they can see, hey, mommy does this, or hey, my boss does this, and this is what he does. So I like that. So I'm good. I'm inspired to kind of be like him or be like her, right? But your control is your actions. So take control of your action. Take responsibility for your life. And like Shayla said, ain't no better time than right now. Right now.
Yeah.
So we're here to tell you that we ain't letting life pass us by. No. We are taking actions. Shayla has a group, going to Italia, right? Is it Italia? Yes,
yeah.
Italia.
Yeah, in Spanish, it's Italia.
I always wanted to go to Italy. That I always wanted to go to Italy. We just
came going to Italy, so we're going August.
Taylor, tell them about Italy. Tell them about your trip you got going.
Okay, so Italy. So we're going Italy August 1st through the 6th. We will be there. We'll do 2 cities, 1 country. It'll be 3 nights in Rome at a 4-star hotel, 2 nights in Venice at another 4-star hotel. It's going to be amazing because we are going to hit all the historical highlights. I mean, I love Italy. I've been there several times. You can just walk down the street and just run into something that's been there hundreds of years. Like, it is absolutely mind-blowing. With our technology, you say, oh, we built that or that. But just think like, man, 600 years ago, 800 years ago, this was built. So we'll see a private tour we'll do a guided tour of the Colosseum. We'll see the Sistine Chapel where Michelangelo took 4 years to paint the ceiling, right? It's gorgeous. We'll do a city tour. Most importantly, that I'm excited about is that we're going to go volunteer. We're going to go serve. There's an organization that we're partnering with a nonprofit that helps the homeless, those that are elderly, and also they have stuff for youth as well. And so we're going to go and help them for couple hours on one of the days that we're there. And I just think that it's such an amazing opportunity because of the fact of the connection, the transformation that happens when you get to talk to local folks that live in the place that you're going to. It just enhances your trip. So we're going to do that. We're going to take the train down. The train ride is included because Italy is beautiful. And for some of you, like, all I've seen about Italy is Olive Garden. So imagine if you're on the train and you're just looking at the beauty of Italy. And, people want great wine, great olive oil, pasta, great gelato. The food is amazing. We'll go to Venice, which is absolutely one of the wonders of the world. It's so beautiful that it's like amazing that it's built on the water. I was just shocked when I saw like the garbage man is the The person that picks up the trash is in a little boat. I mean, it's just like mind blowing. Like, whoa, this is so crazy, but it is so beautiful. And so we'll do a gondola ride. We'll do a tour there. We'll get to just enjoy the beauty of that city. And so it's August 1st through the 6th. If people are interested, oh, I should say the cost, because somebody said you didn't tell us how much it costs. All this is great, but tell us how much it costs. So really, the trip only costs $23.42 per person. That's based on double occupancy, and it is open definitely for we target women of color, but people. This is a family friendly trip, so people can bring their well behaved children on our trip as well. Right now, it's a very small group of us that are going. We really only want 10 to 12 people, and we only have a few
Small,
limited spots. So
small,
don't delay. Come
small.
and be a part. Yeah, very small. Like some people, like I don't want to deal with other people. Find your tribe. This is a tribe full of great people. Join us as we go to Italy, and every year we'll be doing some trip. So come this time, don't miss it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. You talk about your world
Mm.
traveler. Come with us. That's it.
So, Chayla, so if I have a friend that's non-African American, I
Yeah.
bring her?
Yeah, as long as she's an ally, absolutely. I mean, we're not exclusive. This is who our target is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 So 20, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Do I have to pay it all at once? Like a lump sum or?
Well, so we're closing. The deadline is the end of this month. So we only got 2 more weeks to sign up. And then the final payment is due June 1st. So we have a short amount of time. So you can break it up in 1 month if you want to. You can charge it if you'd like. But I don't want you to miss it. Don't make an excuse as to why you can't come. It's gonna be
Mm.
amazing. Really, great people, and I'm not just saying that because I know I'm in the group, and all the people that I put in this group are fantastic women that are so inspiring, doing great things in different industries.
I love it. I love it. There you have it, folks.
Yep,
There you go. That's Chayla's email, or you can DM her on all of the socials.
yep,
DM her all of the socials. So after you finish traveling, or even before you go on this trip,
yeah,
decide whether or not you want to. What do you want to do with the rest of your year, 2025? We're in 2025, right? Yeah, yeah,
yes, at the right
yeah.
year.
Q2. Q2 is here. What are you doing for the rest of your 2025? Right? I was telling Taylor the other day that I said 2 years ago that I wanted to have my own online courses, didn't know what it was going to look like and didn't know what it was going to be about. I just said it and I had it in my heart. I had it in my soul. I told my mentors. And 2 years later, took me a while. Finally got
But you made it. That's the important thing. You didn't give up.
I did not give up. I just saw that I wanted to and I needed to, and it was going to help so many other folks because I did this course in a mini version of it in 2023, and every single person that was a part of it, it was a success for them. And then it came off of my dissertation that I did when I sat with all these leaders and all of these nursing home administrators and having conversations, and they didn't even know that they were doing parts of emotional intelligence in one way, shape, or form. Right now, they kind of when we kind of had the conversation and did all the research and everything after, they were able to hone in deeper into those different parts of emotional intelligence and leverage to help their turnover, their engagement, their morale for their employees, all of it, right? So whether you are brand new to the world of emotional intelligence, or you're a seasoned expert, this masterclass, my masterclass is today. So I'm going to put what do I have here? Email me, and I can also I'll put a link in the chat. This isn't just another hour ticking by, another training. If you want to get some real value to dive into your executive emotional intelligence, what are the executives doing today to limit their burnout, to stop the expensive mistakes, to have their employees live a more value, happy, environment, thriving environment, this is the conversation that you need to be a part of. Okay. So I don't know if you knew, but emotional intelligence is one of those skills that is set to grow between now and 2030 by 26%.
Hmm.
26%. And it is one of those skills that it is in demand, in demand, right? So companies with emotional intelligence leadership experience 34% higher employee retention and 25% greater productivity. So because their leaders are leveraging emotional intelligence. Emotional
Yeah.
intelligence, you hear the word, you want to, it sounds like soft or weak or whatever. It's simply saying be smart with how you are showing up emotionally. Use your emotions logically. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Right? Not frustrated, not disrespecting people, not putting them out, not allowing your emotions to get the best of you, and how you respond in that situation. Your employees are going to decide whether or not they want to follow you or they
Yep.
want to ignore you. You want to follow you or ignore you, right? And I'm so passionate about it because it's something near and dear to my heart, because I had one traumatic experience that I saw that emotional intelligence, if it was in the mix, it could have really helped save a patient's life. It really could have, right? So don't stop losing employees. Start allowing them to walk out the door. Stop allowing your leaders to allow them to walk out the door. Be a better
Hmm.
employer. Be that employer of choice. The time is coming and it's here where employees are not going to be in spaces that is not healthy for them. So let your organization be one that they want to be a part of, right? That allows them to grow, be happy, be their best selves. And at the same time, you still win. Their performance is peak. They're treating the customers good. And that's repeat business, right? That's the bottom line, right? You can have profits and you can have fun. You can have employees that are happy and still have growing profits. It's a real thing. You don't have to have one and not the other. You can have both, especially in this day and age with all that's going on. People want to be happy in every space that they're in. They want to be a part of an organization that cares enough about them and not just see them as numbers, right? So this masterclass is for you. It's for you. So that's why we came in here to tell you what we got going on. We're probably going to be here again. Okay. We're probably going to be here for the rest of this week. So if you get tired of us, Shayla, I'm saying it, I'm letting them know. If you don't get tired of us, right? We come here to drop value to remind you to be better than you were yesterday. And the only person that you're in competition with is yourself, right?
Yep.
Shayla, you want to add anything before we get out of here?
I just think that people, the time is now. I think that during COVID gave us a gift that I think the world had to pause and reflect on our lives and reflect on what we were doing. Like, was it worth it? And I think that sometimes, especially in the US, we get on this hamster wheel and we just keep running, 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 running. You just feel like, I just go to work, I go to home, maybe you go to your place of worship, and that's it. But life is more than that. There's more to do than that. And so I think for us, we are trying to encourage people to tap in to their purpose, to tap in to their life and be intentional about how you're living your life. And so I just think for me, all the things that you said, you stressed out, burnt out, you need a break. Then you need to definitely come on this trip, but don't be all angry. We don't accept that. Only good vibes only on our trip.
We don't
But I
want
feel
you
like
angry.
no, you're not allowed. That's not allowed. But I think that, people need to think about that because the time is now. I think that's the word for this live that we're encouraging people. And so if people reflect, if you can think about it and be intentional about your life. I think there are so many people that I meet and they're like, I didn't even think I would be here. And I'm like, well, if you didn't think you were going to be here, did you
Look
not
at
plan?
Polly. She's like, look at Polly. Hi.
Oh, hi, Polly.
It's so good to see you. That's our London sister. You see?
Yes,
Connections, you
yes,
guys.
yes.
Connections.
It's showing love. I love it. Thank you, Polly. It's good to see
Appreciate
her
it.
too.
Yeah. Taylor,
Completely.
I interrupted you half conversation.
You did. It's okay. Your ADHD kicking in. But yeah, okay. So I just think in general, just make sure that you're thinking about what is the one thing today, what's the one step you can take today to make you get closer to your dreams or get closer to your purpose or get closer to that connection. It's one step at a time. So take that step today.
And this is just a way, right? What does that way looks like? Shayla is saying, come to Italy with me and experience culture, experience life, experience somebody that outside of your circle, right? And see what other
Yeah.
people are doing, how they're living, and it will give you perspective. It will grid you. You walk away with gratitude, where more humbled, and you'll be more impactful. You'll be able to serve your community and the people
Yeah.
around you, and you can be that inspiration, that inspirational leader that has seen different cultures, and you're able to bring others along, right? But
Yeah.
you can't do that if you stay in that box, whatever box you're in,
Yeah.
and you stay fixed. We're saying, no, get out of that box. Tear
Yeah.
that box up. Tear up the box. Tear up the box.
Yes. Tear up the box.
Tear out the box. Get out of the box,
No
because
limits.
you are a whole person, and you are so diverse and so complex and so multifaceted that you can't put you in a box. That's why I say, oh, about God, you can't put God in a box. You can't put you in a box. You are
Nope.
amazing. So you got
Yeah.
different layers to yourself. So allow yourself to see how do you peel when you come alive, when you're enjoying life. See, when I talk about emotional intelligence, personal development, that is life to me, right? Because I know what it means, because I had the experience. I know what it feels like when you're showing up and you are allowing other people to get the best of you, right? You're
Yeah.
allowing your triggers to be shown. You're just pissed off all the time or mad all the time because everybody you
Irritate.
see you're irritated. You just everything life is not working out, so you just mad. No, you can wake up with gratitude. Taylor, tell them I got my routine.
Boy, does she have a routine. It's like 2 hours in the morning and an hour at night. I'm like, what are you doing for the rest of the day? But it helps you be clear. It helps her with clarity. It helps her with
It
inspiration.
does. It really does.
Well, it's true. It's true.
Jayla has her routine too. She has her music where she taps into God. She gotta get it. She gotta get grooving so she can attack this day with some waves and some bumping and some grinding a little bit. But that
Not grinding.
okay.
Not grinding with the Jesus music. No,
Why
no,
not?
no.
Why not, Jay?
Not in the morning with the Jesus music. That ain't part of my reflection. You know what? Cut this live. We done with this. It's going on.
Jayla,
Going
we
off.
have to leave them with something. We have to leave them with something valuable so they
We
can
did.
kind of insight something funny. And like
Yes.
she said, grind in the morning. That's what she said. That's what they can remember, Jayla.
That's what they go. I hope that ain't the only thing they remember. I hope not. I hope not.
Thank you guys for listening, for popping in here with us. See, we only were here for 20 minutes. That's it. We
Perfect.
dropped some love for you. Jayla, it looks like this is gonna have to be a regular thing.
You having too much fun. You're like, let's do this again.
So we'll probably be back here on Wednesday or something like that, you guys, to talk more with you guys and ensure that you guys are still breathing and enjoying this life that we got, that God has blessed us with. Okay. So Shayla, any last words? I ain't got
Nope, we're
nothing
good.
else for them. Peace out.
Peace.
Enjoy your Monday.